Hi guys. How you doing? How Shabu? And today I just want to show you that what I've been posting here in terms of the analysis, how to analyze, how to approach the chart. I just want to show you that it does not only apply on the instruments that I've been analyzing so far. You can apply it anywhere. And same as like the guys that I took in for mentorship, they know that it does not matter what chart I'm looking at. I can always show you how to approach it, and the approach is still the same. So if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe and you hit the bell icon, and you must stick with me throughout. I'll show you how exactly to approach a chart. All right, let's get started. So as always, we always start at the at the highest time frame, which is our monthly chart. And on the monthly chart, we basically just wanna see the key areas, which is your support and your resistance. I will always tell you to mark the zone above and the zone below, just so that you know where the price could be coming from and where it could be, where the next stop could be at. So here we can see that for the past, I would say, 8 months or so, Bitcoin has been dropping, right? And this is the nearest area of resistance, which is the one that when the Bitcoin was still up there, it had this as a very nice area of. This was once a very nice area of what, of support. The one that formed, it was formed at this swing low, and then the price went up, pause, which was another one, went up, it came back, it violated the pause, and then it came to the base, or where that moved to the upside. That gave us the all-time high. It started here. So this was the support, a very strong support. So the price came, it tested it. At some point, we were thinking this was going to hold and push the price back up, but it failed to go to the opposite structure. Remember, we always have the opposing structure. The opposing structure that we had at the time was there. What's starting there? Let me just mark it with this so that you can see it. I always mark it like this. So the opposite structure was here. It was the opposite resistance at the time. So when the price hit this support, we were thinking maybe it will continue in the uptrend, or at least hit sorry, at least hit the opposing structure. But look what the price did. Yes, it touched it, it reacted, it was going up nicely, but all of a sudden we had that bearish what do you call this, bearish engulfing. And from there, the price just came down and violated that support. So when a support is being violated, you just need to ask yourself one question: which resistance violated that support? So in this case, is this resistance. So it means this resistance takes up all that strength from, remember we were saying this was the strongest support at the time. So that strength, all that power is being consumed by this resistance, which means this is no longer there because of what, it has been violated. That's why we had this as the resistance. So now this is still active, but because it's still far, I just delete it and just have one, which is the nearest one, which is why always on my chart I will always mark just the nearest one. So it's pointless for me to have something like this. That's why you'll never see me having a something like this. It's there, it's active, yes, but for now it's not gonna help me. I just need to know where the price is coming from and where it's going. So this is what we're having on monthly. So the price, I feel like if it could come towards the 10,000, that would be like a sort of a reset button for Bitcoin, which is something that I think it probably did. Even here, if you can see, it was going up nicely at some point, the all-time highs being at 19.5, and then it came down, sort of a reset to the areas of support there before going up and making new all-time highs. So I feel like if it can come and approach the 10,000 at this area of support, remember this area of support is the one that, after forming this area of support, we went up with this strong rally, these strong bullish candlesticks, and broke the all-time highs. So this support, it gave us something, what, new all-time highs. It broke the old all-time highs, which is means it's a significant area. The same way this is significant because it broke that key support that was there at the time. So here we just hope that the price will come and touch it so that we can know that it's a reset, then we'll be targeting that. But we'll see about that. So let's now move down to the weekly and see what happens, what we have this side. So on weekly, the price is now inside a weekly area of support. Remember each time frame is going to have its own zones and stuff like that. So here the weekly area of support, we can see it here. After forming it, we had like nice move to the upside, right? And now it's being tested, and we had, what do you call this, we had like a rejection candlestick last 2 weeks back, and then this is the current week. This is the current candlestick for this week, and we are just hoping that because remember, you need to keep in mind what is happening on monthly and then try and link it with what is happening on daily. So weekly, when we're checking weekly, when we checked monthly is just in the middle of nowhere, saying the monthly area of support, and the nearest one is around 10,000, which is here. So on weekly, we hit a very strong area of support, and weekly shows like this has got a, hopefully it will do something like that. So that maybe will be a chance for the bears to get that impulse move, that give one last impulse move towards the 10,000, like that. So hopefully, or it will just come back from where it is and break it. But we don't predict that this current weekly support is going to be broken, because currently we don't have anything that says it might be broken. So until it is broken, it remains active. So here on weekly, the price seems like it has a chance of moving from this and approaching that opposite zone, which is the resistance on weekly, right? So that's all that you have on weekly. And then let's check what is happening on daily. So on daily, when we were coming down, this is the only active bearish trend line you had, because the last swing that you had was this when you're going down. From there, it was just a pause down. We never had another swing that gave us a lower low. So this is the low that we got from this swing. So meaning this is the only second swing that you have. And that being the case, or this being the daily bearish trend line, the trend line has been, we can still see, I made it visible there, that this is the weekly, that weekly opposite structure, which is the weekly resistance. So this zone that I marked here, I think about a week back or so, this was this was our opposite resistance, and the price has been rejecting it. Now all of a sudden we broke it. So when that key area of resistance is broken, you always ask yourself the same question: which area of support broke this resistance? It means it was broken by this market pause, because we came up, pause, from this pause, that's when we went and broke that. So it means all the characteristics are now being transferred to this area of support, which means that resistance, you remove it and move up and say, where's the next opposite resistance, because this one has been consumed. So you can put it, but it's gonna be inside this or even if you can put it anywhere, even if you put it here, that's still fine. Even if you put it like this, it's still fine, and cover maybe the whole candlestick, that pin bar like that, it's still fine. But it is inside that weekly, so it's fine. So the opposite one will be inside here, the opposite support will be here. So this is the resistance, support, always zone above and zone below. So that's why here we can say we're expecting the price to sort of hold from this, right? So, and maybe push up until this. So that's what the structure suggests here, unless if maybe this weekly candlestick closes with the pin bar, then it's gonna be a pin bar. If it continues like that, it might go down and break it and go to that 10,000 that we spoke about on monthly. But for now, we don't know what's going to happen. We're just hoping that based on the current structure, the price can find the support from this area and then start pushing up. So that's what you're having. And it's the same thing as what we're having on Solana. So it's the same. So it's just Solana now has currently hit the zone. But in terms of the structure, you can see they are more or less the same. So that's what you can expect from Bitcoin. So I just wanted to show you that it does not matter what you're looking at. You can always, you can always apply it and get trading opportunities. So it does not matter how you do it. So that's basically what you can expect from Bitcoin. I don't like going too low, because there's a lot of structures happening. So with me, this one, I'll suggest that you must always keep an eye on it. And the day it hits around that 10,000, it hits here, you can put in some money in your Deriv account. There's a Deriv Bitcoin account that you can open, and then you just put in some money there. So it means if you put in some money when the price is at 10,000, let's say you put in 2K, So it means if the price moves to 20,000, which is around here, so if the price gets rejected from here and moves to 20,000, it means your 2K would be worth 4K without you doing anything, just putting money in there. And then when it moves maybe to 30, it will be worth 30K. No, I mean, if you put 2K, it's going to be worth 4K and then 6K. Sorry. You see? So without you doing anything. So that's how investing works. But here I just wanted to show you that in terms of the market structure, it does not matter how you look at, what you if you are someone that likes to trade, maybe let's say Nasdaq or US 30 or USD or gold or whatever that you like to trade. It does not matter. If you know the rules and apply them correctly, you should get it right. All right. I think we can leave it like that. I will see you in the next video. So what you have to do is that every day or every night before you go to sleep, you can just come and check on this channel and you'll find a new video. So I'll be teaching you about this and that regarding the forex market. So I'll try by all means to bring you one video every day. So make sure that before you go to sleep, you must just come and check this side. Hopefully you are finding the information useful, and you must make sure that you subscribe and maybe refer some of your friends this side so that they also learn this style of trading. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video that's gonna come out tomorrow. All right, cheers, bye bye.